Karen purposely tried to get Zach to say he loved her again. And I said, that's where he messed up at. Actually, he done messed up quite a few times, if you ask me. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chelsea. This is for Tyler Perry Sistas, Season 6, Episode 5. Okay, so look here. On next week's episode, looks like Fatima is taking off her engagement ring, but maybe Andy gonna stop her because she was like, what are you doing? And she's taking off, and I said, I understand. I said, regardless of if they fix things, she should take off that engagement ring. They're not ready for no doggone marriage. I said, the wedding should be off at this point. It's been too much. It's been too much. He done did too much. And I said, look, Karen thinks she doing something. I said, she thinks she doing something. Because, I can't fully blame her because Zach hyping her head up. He hyping her head up. But look, this whole episode, I feel like it was like they was just saying the same stuff or saying stuff to just fill the episode. To fill the episode. I didn't like this episode. It was okay, but it wasn't like last episode. Last episode, it was okay too. But I'm still waiting on that episode that's real, real good. But yeah, he was doing too much again. And I said, that's right, take out the engagement ring because y'all shouldn't get married. So, okay, let's start from the jump. So, they did all this, had all this suspense, made us think they was finally finna reveal who the baby daddy is. Did not reveal who the baby daddy is. She didn't tell the girls because she feel like she should tell the baby daddy first. And I said, I agree. But what was the point? I said, this remind me of If Loving You Is Wrong. Remember they did all these seasons of who is the baby's father, only to not even confirm it. They didn't even confirm it. They just said it might have been Ian's, but they didn't reveal it. So yeah, she said she had a prenatal paternity test. And they was asking did she have Zach's DNA? She was like, no, but she did have Aaron's. But she said she wasn't gonna tell them. So the girls end up leaving except for Andy. And Andy just told Karen, she'll help her with some money, help her borrow money, or let her borrow money. I said, help her borrow money. Let her borrow some money if she needed. Gary ends up calling saying he coming over. Danny thinks that the baby is Aaron's while Sabrina thinks that it's Zach's. Sabrina was talking to Danny about, her job situation, and she revealed that she had $190,000 in the bank. She had $190,000. Then she said she was thinking, so basically, this girl thinking about giving that money to Bio because he was like, he could help her basically increase her amount of money. And Danny told her, you better not do that. She told her, you better not do that because he might be a schemer. She told her not to give Bio her money because he might be running a scheme and everything. I said, right. I said, Danny be saying so. Look, they try to clown her. They be trying to clown Danny. But I said, she be knowing what she talking about some of the time. Some of the time she be knowing what she talking about. Pam calls Karen to check on her as well as basically find out she fired. And she was like, the fireman said it happened at the back door. It wasn't the curlers. And she was like, you still didn't turn it on. But she wanted to know she fired. And she said, you ain't get a job basically because, the salon is no more. The salon is no more. But did y'all see that spoiler peek? Where it looked like, I guess they changed it up because they had it where Pam was talking to Andy first and she was at like this desk or something. But instead of the desk, she was actually sitting out in the lobby, like the lobby area or whatever. But yeah, Pam brings up Zach offering to help her and she tells her, she hyping her head up to call Zach and this girl gonna call her. This girl gonna call. But Pam said call and get the money before he changes his mind and before Fatima crazy self get home. So she does that. Marie's still trying to get Q to confess. And I said, you better leave him alone before you make matters worse. And then Calvin told him the same thing. He told him to leave it alone before things get worse. Preston stopped by to check on Zach and said, look, everybody keep telling Zach that they noticed. How is it that everybody noticed Fatima's face except Zach? But Preston said that he noticed Fatima's face too. And basically Zach was talking about how Fatima going to have to get over it. I said, yeah, buddy, going to take the engagement ring off because y'all is not ready. Y'all don't know how to communicate. She still, even at the end of the episode when she heard him saying all this stuff to Karen, they didn't talk about it. They never talk about nothing. How you think you ready for marriage and y'all can't communicate? Y'all don't communicate. Y'all don't communicate. Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all don't address the situation. Y'all just hug and sleep together and whatever else. So I'm like, okay, the way they writing this, it's like they never, even on Zatima, they never talk about anything. They ain't talk about the elevator situation. Zach tries to call Fatima, but she don't pick up. I said, after all this time, now you trying to call her. But she didn't pick up. But Gary brings up him and Andy being in a relationship. Look, he brought up them being in a relationship. And I was just talking about, I said, they ain't together. I said, is they engaged? Remember, y'all, I asked, was they engaged? Well, they answered my question, nope. he brings up them being in a relationship, and he says he's gonna keep trying with her. And she was like, basically, that she wants sex. That's it. She just wants sex. She said, that's all. I said, look, she had to get under the influence to speak her mind. But Gary said he said, I'm more than just sex. I said, nah, buddy. But she was like, why does she keep on? She said, why does she keep Gary around? He makes her feel so good. He not really her type. Look, she just clowned this man. She was like, he not really her type. She brings up her boyfriend from college. And I said, wait a minute. Then the girl pulled out her phone to call him. So I wonder what he's up to. And I said, I know she ain't talking about the one that used to abuse her. Because remember, Sabrina and them was talking about how once they found out about the rib situation, that's the real situation, when he squeezed her ribs. And they was like, remember in college, they had to do something. Now I want to know, I still want to know what they did to the man. Y'all remember that episode where they was like, they had to do something because he was beating on Andy and stuff. He was abusing Andy. We don't know exactly what he was doing, but he was abusing her, and they was like, they had to do something, but they never revealed what they had to do. And she was like, she got to call him, her boyfriend from college. And I was like, that's the same one. I said, I wonder if they bringing that dude back. Because there had to be a reason why she brought him up. But yeah, she gonna pull out her phone. And I said, I hope she's not talking about the abusive one. She said that if they didn't have sex, he would be gone. And I said, so you using him. You've been using him all this time. I said, come on now. So then she tries to sleep with him, and he rejects her. And she kicks him out. Aaron starts by to see Karen. Aaron should have been gave up on Karen at this point. And what he said about Jennifer, I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, I disagree. But he said that he feel bad about the Jennifer lady coming to her salon and everything. It'll never happen again. And I said, she's still kicking. Is she still kicking? I said, I bet it's something gonna happen. I said, I wonder what they show Jennifer again. But he said it'll never happen again. He offers to help her out with the salon, but she was like, she already got it figured out and everything. I thought for sure he was gonna bring up Zach, because remember, Zach said that in front of him. Zach said he ain't bring up Zach. I was like, what? But she was like, she already got it figured out, that she knew. And then she brings up how she knew it was too good to be true about him. Okay, look, she rejected him because, the whole Jennifer situation, but she's still willing to get back with Zach after everything he done put her through. Then he get her something she had to get. Remember on season 1? Then he get her something and she had to get treated for it because he was messing around with that Helen lady. But yeah, I was like, look, she was looking for a way out. She had to be looking for a way out. But yeah, she rejected him. She said she knew it was too good to be true. And I said this was just an excuse for her to get out. However, for him to bring up marriage, and she was saying how he didn't mention her and stuff like that, and I agree, because I know that she was iffy about him. And he mentioned on one of them episodes, he was saying to her how he was going to tell Jennifer if Karen had chose him. But my thing is, for you to be talking about marriage, you got to be serious about her. And if you real deal serious about her, you don't care who knows it. Because there's some people, that reminds me y'all remember the show from back in the day, Family Matters? I think I brought this up before. When Steve told Myra, look, we're going to be together, but if Laura even gives me an ounce, if she ever indicates that there's a chance for us, baby, I'm out, I'm gone, and everything. And I feel like that's the way he should have been if he was really real deal serious about her. Because look, for you to sit up here and talk about you want to marry her, but you didn't mention her at all. But then I see the other side of things, because Karen was playing games and she was just, Zay, and she still Zay. Look, and Zay done messed up big time, because now I think they say it's next episode where her feelings for him increases. Now, especially now that he's finna help her rebuild the salon, you ain't gonna never get this girl off your back. Never. But yeah, I sound conflicted because I see both sides of things. I get why he wouldn't say anything, but at the same time, I don't. Because if you that serious about her to the point where you talking about marriage, I think they just wrote that in there. Because I don't know. But if you talking about marriage, you would think one would be serious. But nowadays, they just take that as a joke anyways. But yeah, she told him she already got it figured out and everything. But I said she using Jennifer as an excuse. But she was just so closed off with him, and she told him she really don't want to do that right now. She just needs some rest. And all that just to cause that. But I said, yeah, Zay don't hype the head up. Aaron really should have been left her alone, to be honest, because she been playing games for the longest. Look, ain't none of these couples really supposed to be together when you think about it. None of them. But Aaron tells Karen he still loves her. And this girl said, thank you. She said, thank you. He said, he still love her. And she said, thank you. I said, no, now. Because you're going to be disappointed and be crawling back. Now, if he show up with this Jennifer lady or another woman, she going to be in her feelings. Watch. That's what he should have did. Just like Preston. Danny was with Preston. But, Karen calls Zach. He says he needed to hear her voice. Look, this is where he did too much. So she calls Zach and he says he needed to hear her voice. She said she saw his face, how much he loves her. I said they was just chilling on the phone, talking and stuff like they still go together. So I said go together, like they still in a relationship. Then Fatima walked up and it all changed. His energy changed. And even Karen noticed. She noticed. So then she started purposely trying to get him to say he loved her again. But he wouldn't say it. He like, you too and all that stuff. And then he finally got off the phone with her. But yeah, she tried to get him to say he loved her again. But I said, look, he did too much. And on the next episode, I think Sabrina and Maurice supposed to be meeting up with a lawyer. Andy's talking to Fatima and she's look like she's taking off the engagement ring. Zach shows up. He come by the law firm first because he was like, he trying to tell Fatima that he finna stop by Karen's and everything. And Andy's like, why would you do that? Why are you doing that, Zach? And I'm like, right, because you hyping her head up. Because Karen was talking to Andy saying how he was so sweet. And I'm like, you fool. You fool. It was just a shock of the moment. But he is doing too much. And in a sense, which I'll say that he's leading her on. Or do y'all think it's just because he thought she was dead and everything? But yeah, I was like, he doing too much. He's still doing too much. And at this point, marriage should be off the table for now, at least. The marriage should be off the table for now, at least. But y'all comment down below. What did y'all think of this episode? Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, deuces. Be sure to check out our store. The link will be in the description. Dayjohn's Learning Account's mission is to motivate through education and inspiration. We offer a variety of digital products that will be available for immediate download after purchase. Here's the store right here, you guys. And this is everything. Basically just like digital greeting cards, weekly calendar templates, motivational messages, pep talks, PDFs, ebooks, and more. Link will be in the description.